Hey guys, it's finally here, my 2019 Inktober Sketchbook. I know I said I was gonna try to not be late this year, but at least it's still 2019, so yeah. For those of you who don't know what Inktober is,
it's basically this online art challenge started by this guy named Jake Parker, and the aim of it is to basically draw something for every single day of October.
So yeah, you guys will see 31 drawings in a bit, so let's get right into it, shall we? Alright, so for this year I decided to draw my OC Yula here, and I basically created her this year. And yeah, there's a video somewhere in my channel of like my process in creating her, so you guys can check that out if you want to. Yeah, so she's basically loves wearing black, and her hair is practically white, so I thought it would just be a genius idea to use her as a model, which is what she is, and like see her character development for my Inktober challenge this year, and that's just what I do. So this is the cover I did, this is her, and yeah, let's get into it. This is an A5 sketchbook that I got for like £1 from Hobbycraft. Yeah, so this is the first page, and this is like the list of her job, like what she's going to be doing every single day of October. I drew her there, and she's a coffee addict, so there is the coffee mug. These are all this is basically a swatch of all the equipment that I used in this sketchbook. I'll actually show you guys the equipment.
Alright, so basically start off using this pencil here, and I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's a Staedtler pencil. Anyway, that for my sketches, and then this to rub out any mistakes I have, and then I bought this from a store nearby for my line art and stuff. Yeah, and then I used these two for the whites in my pictures. Focus, please. Right. Yeah, and then I used this for any like big blocks of black that I wanted to add. And then this is the main deal here. I used this ink. This is the same ink I used during 2017 Inktober, and I didn't really like the one I used last year, so I went back to this one, and it's just amazing. Probably gonna use it next year as well. Yeah, this is the brush, water brush that I used for my ink, and then this here was what I used to add color, because like a key feature design in her character design was basically that she has to have at least one thing that's gold. She loves wearing black and gold, so yeah, I used that, and this is the brush that I used for that. And then I just used this random lid that I found in the kitchen as a palette. And yeah, basically that's all the equipment that I used, so let's get back to the sketchbook, shall we?
Alright, so let's get right into it then, shall we? Day 1, the word was ring, and I drew her in a boxing ring. And look at these cool boxing gloves. And yeah, since I changed her hairstyle, she does kind of look like a completely different person. But yeah, I did this to cover up her tattoos because I still haven't revealed all of them. So yeah, had to cover them up there. Let's move on. Day 2 was mindless, and day 3 was bait, and this is my favorite. I think I put the most thought, or this took me the longest to come up with, like put together. And my sister said she really likes the t-shirt design, so I'm proud of that because she's like a fashion expert and I'm not, so yeah, my little sis there. So I said she was a coffee addict, didn't I? So I did research on like a ton of instant coffee making machines to come up with this. And yeah, I don't know. I think it was quite genius. Yeah, this is my favorite there. Day 3 was Bay, and Yula has 3 dogs, and these are 2 of them. That's a Doberman, that's a Rottweiler. And yeah, you can tell she's a dog lover. Oh, and anyone who's watched FMA or FMAB will know what that is. Let me know in the description below if you know what this is referencing. Don't forget the 3rd of October. Yeah, let's move on then. Day 4 is Freeze, and this is her in her element, modeling with the sniper there. She looks really short. She's actually like really tall. She's the tallest among my OCs. And then day 5 was Build, and I drew her in some building gear there, like outfit, even though this is all she's building. This is her 3rd dog, and his name is Coffee. And this is like a sneak peek of one of her tattoos, but I didn't make it too clear because I didn't want to reveal them yet. So yeah, let's move on. Day 6 was Husky, and I drew her with a Husky there. And then day 7 was Enchanted, and I don't know how to describe this using words, but basically, dog's enchanter. She's enchanted by coffee. I don't know. I'll just let the picture do the work. Do the explaining. Okay, moving on. Day 8 was Frail, and day 9 was Swing. And I just wanted, this was like a bit sad for me. Like it gave me sad vibes. So I chose something a bit more uplifting there with her on a swing. Then day 10 was Pattern, and I had 2 ideas, and I just happened to have enough time to do both, so let me know which one you like more, because I can't decide. Yeah. Moving on. Day 11 was Snow, and day 12 was Dragon. So for Snow, I was being a bit brave and challenged myself to do a background, so that's why that tree is there. And yeah, that's her and Coffee out in the snow. And then for day 12, I drew her in a toothless onesie, because the only dragon I think I know, or the first dragon I thought of at least, was Toothless from How to Train Your Pet Dragon. So yeah, I thought it was really cute. And then there's Coffee with some dragon. They kind of look like bat wings, but yeah. Yeah. Let's move on. Day 13 was Ash, and day 14 was Overgrown. So for Ash, there's like a pile of ash there, and she's blowing it for some reason. I think it looks nice though. And for Overgrown, the only thing I could think of was her hair, because you might have noticed she has like really long hair. And yeah. Yep. Basically, let's move on. Day 15 was Legend, and day 16 was Wild for Legend. I actually I wasn't very, like, it was hard to be creative with this one, because I couldn't think of what specifically I could do for Legend, but just like, because she's Russian, she's reading this book that says Legend in Russian basically, and yeah, that's as creative as I got. And then for Wild, I drew her wild hair. I as she's waking up, that's what she looks like. Let's move on. This is probably my favorite double page. Day 17 was Ornament and day 18 was Misfit. For Ornament, this is what I drew. I really like how she looks here. I think she kind of looks different every single time I draw her. That's a Russian egg there. But this is basically her. That didn't make a lot of sense, but whenever she's out in public, she always wears like a mask over her mouth. Didn't really have the chance to draw that over the past pages, but yeah, and this is like her day-to-day everyday outfit. And I don't know, for some reason, does that suit the word misfit? I guess, kind of does. She's a misfit because she like kind of avoids people. Like other than the people, do you know what I mean? Like that type of personality. My cousin drew that, so thank you for that if you're watching. Let's move on. Day 19 was Sling, and I literally just drew her holding a sling. And then for day 20, the word was Tread, and that's what I came up with. She's late for work or something. She's gotta run, you know. Let's move on. 21 was Treasure, and I drew everything through treasures in this treasure chest looking suitcase. Basically, coffee and coffee, if you know what I mean. Yeah, coffee beans and her dog Coffee. And then for Ghost, which was day 22, this is what I drew. Yeah, let's move on. Day 23 was Ancient, and my initial idea was this old rocking chair, but then I wrapped her up in like toilet tissue paper to give her this kind of mummy look. I kind of like it. And then for day 24, the word was Dizzy. You know how in cartoons, when a character like gets dizzy, they draw these like circles or like hoops over their head. That's kind of what I was going for, but because she's a dog lover that she is, I feel like this is what she would see instead of like stars, like dogs flying around. I thought it was a cool idea. Yeah. Let's move on. Don't want this video to be too long. It's already like really long. Day 25 was Tasty and day 26 was Dog. For Tasty, this is what I drew: coffee for herself and then dog treats, because that's Yula for you. And for Dog, she's wearing a bucket hat, so technically she can't really see and it's dark. And then I drew some really dark coffee, and it also says Black Like My Soul on her shirt, so and there's like a tiny skull there, so all the stuff I thought of I just put into one picture. And yeah, this is what came of it. Let's move on. This is around the time when exam season was creeping in, and you can already see I'm avoiding drawing full bodies because I have no time. I literally like had to rush these. Day 27 was Coat, and she's just modeling a coat there. And then for day 28, the word was Ride, and I drew her in an airplane because I feel like because of the nature of her job, she'd probably be like traveling a lot, so that's her right there. So 29 was Injured, and because I was rushing this, I forgot to like color her nose, but yeah, her Doberman injured there, and like a plaster on her leg. And then for day 30, the word was Catch, and I drew a Dreamcatcher, but it doesn't really stand out, like pop out. I wish I made it clearer, but yeah, this is so her Violet doesn't get any nightmares. She's so sweet. Yeah, I think that was the same day where I bought one for my sister. Yeah, there was like some people selling them at a stand at uni, and I just thought of buying it for my sister. And then the word was catch, so I was like, what am I going to draw? That. Alright, so here's the last one. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! So day 31 was right, and I always go for something Halloween inspired, and I didn't really have like a lot of time. I barely had any time to come up with a nice idea for this, but this is what I drew, and yeah, that's the end of that. That's my 2019 Inktober sketchbook of Yula modeling every single day for me. And yeah, I think there kind of is like some character development that happened throughout this. Yeah, anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this sketchbook tour, and actually can't wait for next year's. Hopefully it'll be on time, like straight after October, not December. But yeah, you guys can check out my other sketchbook tours. I'll put them at the end of the video if you guys want to see that. Yeah, if not, thanks for watching, and yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.